see if this is functioning correctly. It'd be nice if it would be. Check 1, 2. No? Yay, nay? Why is my... The real question, why is my display not showing anything? Where's the output? The real question, why is my display not showing anything? Where's the output? Let's see here. Is it doing any of this making any difference? All right. Well, we are blind apparently. This is different. POV of Helen Keller in the 21st century. Why is this not the source? POV of Helen Keller in the 21st century. I think I know that the problem is here. Alright, let's try this here and see if that fixes our problem. Check 1, 2, mic 1, 2. There we go. I think. Hold on. Alright, let's try to make the touch bigger here so these phone viewers can have something to watch. Welcome, hello, howdy. I'm gonna make sure my audio is coming through correctly. Alrighty. Well, I think we have it set up correctly now. We'll have to go along and see how she goes. And I do notice my mic's a little on the quiet side here. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, that should be better. Alrighty. Okay, sweet. Trying vertical format. Is this in vertical format for you? Or is this like large screen just squished down for you? And howdy. Jesus. I feel bad for anyone that's had a live stream notification thing from me because I probably had about 5 million of them. It's quite unfortunate. Okay, so it is vertical, like on your phone. It's easy to watch. Let me double check. Actually, I know exactly how I can double check this. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, let's do some carnage. I wanna see some guts and blood. I know that's what you're here for, Jesus.
What gain is there in blood spilt? Twixt us.
Alrighty. Ooh. A warm-up game. Warm-up game. Okay. Nothing to that. Nothing to that. It's just a warm-up. I tried to scale it up a little bit more for you guys here. Alrighty. Let's go back to my Manatites.
Speaking we of herbs, not of swears.
Alrighty. I am not doing well on the defending side. My attacks are good. Now, you didn't need that arm, did you? I got a jar of dirt.
Thy braver is proved. No need for more proof.
Yeah, my attacks are or my defense are lackluster today. Ooh.
Darn. Let reason rule and where rage might reign.
Let's try good. Just running. Ow. Billy Club hurts. Having a knife inside of you hurts worse. Well, a sword, but.
We seek in no quarrel with thee, nigh the kin.
Alright, let's try a running jab. You don't need any of your neck veins. Your carotid arteries are just a suggestion. Alright, let's try some. Let's do a little hand-to-hand combat here. Let me grab the helmet and grab these right here. Come on, buddy. Oh, this is not good. These candlesticks are deadly. But my left hook should be deadlier. Oh no, I'm gonna die. About to get it from the back. Nope. Okay. Shh. No one sees me. I'm invisible. There, get pummeled. Oh. I randomly started bleeding from my neck. I have Ebola. Oh. Oh. I'm having the stream jitters. I'm just not performing well. I'm having anxiety. I'm having performance anxiety. And I need a frappe.
Let us shapen our swords in honor.
Let's try another running jab. Ooh.
Might we not do them
Beautiful.
a path of
Absolutely beautiful. That's the magic I've been looking for.
God's hooks. Let us fight
There we
our
go. I'm
battle
starting to get my groove
mindset.
back a little bit. actually, for switch hands. This is not ending well for me. It's not ending well for me at all. Noticing a continuous death pattern here. I'm not a fan of it. Alright.
Consider ere the battalion joineth the cross.
Alrighty. Got a big sword, small brain. Oh, fuck off, Jesus. There we go. And I should be able to make him surrender. Nope. Let me see if I can just get... There you go. Everybody's a squirter if you cut them correctly.
Darn.
You know, what I'm thinking here, Jesus, is I should get a hold of Ridge Runner Blades and get him to sponsor me.
Gain is that in bloodshed?
Just kidding. Alrighty. So let's try this here. Oh yeah. The one thing I've learned is concussive blows to the head are nasty in this game. Oh, I'm a little exhausted in stamina. Let's try to back off here for a second. I should ask it for a condor spear. Actually, hey, Jesus Christ! Did you hear about the whole Overton thing where I'm getting I think it's a bench? No, not Benchmade. It's a 940 Osborne. I think maybe from Spyderco. Right now I can't remember. Did you hear about that whole thing? Oh, that did not end very demurely. All right, let's go do some fist fighting here. I think we should be good fist fighting. Yeah, so essentially Overton, one night during a stream, we were talking about knives. Broke out a pouch of knives. He's like, let's see how much this thing's worth, and whoever can calculate it close enough, you'll get a 940 Osborne. And so I sat back there calculating numbers like a little kid from Temu, and I ended up, I was pretty close, or I was close enough that I got it correct. And then I found out that Ridge Runner Blades is actually like just an hour-ish away from me. So once the holidays are over and everything slows down, I'm going to go meet up with him. And I have some knives I want to buy from him anyways, so it'll work out. I'm going to go get a free Osborne, and then get him by. Definitely, there's a Condor, I think it's called the Bush Scott. Looks really unique, really cool. I like how it looks. So, POV, you're out in front of the Waffle House, and your cousin's uncle's brother brings you up to a fist fight. Alrighty. Get juked on. Come here, you little bitch.
Seeking we a trow for our people's sake.
Alright, let's do carnage here. We get knives. Ooh. Hey. Stop cutting me. Oh, he's a goner. Hey partner, you done with your knife yet? No, he's still holding on to it? Okay. If you could let me go. I do not appreciate being held on to, sir. I'm just getting stabbed. Yeah, I'm going to. It'll probably be middle of January, in all honesty. Just how busy everything's been. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. What you up to today, by the way? The AI, yes, him and his AI songs. Let's just try straight up. Oh, I've been killed. I've had the death. You know, Overton and his AI songs are a little nutty. I remember I think it was Overton who found it first, and then Yukon started doing it for a little bit, and oh, yeah, they're a little they like their songs for sure. Let's get some distance. Let's do a little arm switchy. Not a very good place for me to be. I feel danger for my health and safety. I guess I'll be called Peg Leg now. Let's do a knife or a knife fight here.
Thy driver is throwed. No night for mob.
Just gotta work on that same limb. What? What is this games? My word. I call bullshit. Let me pull him up real quick here. They're all of his Condor blades. I like Condor. They're not overly expensive. Because I am a cheap bastard, as I've told everyone I know. Let me pull it up here. Let's see here. Condor. Okay, so here's the one. And then I'm also possibly the little Condor Odyssey that Overton talked about. I like that. It looks cool. So that, And then I also really like how this one here looks. And for me, it's a mixture. It looks nice, and it's not crazy expensive. That's a key for me, because, I mean, in this world, most people don't have gobs of money sitting around to go buy expensive knives. I mean, albeit expensive knives are nice. Don't get me wrong whatsoever, but... Here, let me make sure you don't need your leg there. I don't know what I'm... Oh, I've been impenetrated. It reminds me of high school. Yeah, for sure. I don't know what it's made out of exactly. Or it may just be like a epoxy. But it hits me in the good spots. It makes me yeah, I like that. Where's my mace? One of my guys here have a mace. There we go.
We seek no quarrel with thee, nigh the kin.
Let's do a challenge here. Let's see if I can knock somebody out just with the shield. Let me get around here. Walking away. You gotta make this man unconscious. Oh yeah, good blows to the head. A war club? Would you stop trying to kill me, sir? I'm trying to make... Okay, I injured his leg. Oh, bad spot for him. Oh, what? Hold on. Where's the refs? I'm calling a red flag for hacking. Is it the AI is hacking? Let's go decapitate some bastards. Let's do a brave stand with a battle axe. This is gonna go horribly wrong, I feel. Oh! I'm now pronounce you two separate people. Welcome to the divorce. Oh. So he doesn't. Okay, let me try to Humpty Dumpty these people back together here real quick. I think that goes to him. This goes over here. You know, it's like those little infant puzzles they give you. You just gotta match up the missing parts. Well, actually, maybe. Oh, hey, he's back up. Okay, stay down. You're poor. So maybe. Okay. Starting to think. This guy. Well, actually, no. This guy has one of his arms, so. Okay. No, I was. Okay, my assumptions were correct. I would hate to put somebody's body with the wrong part. You know, that's just it's disrespectful. Sir, that you're still in one piece, so pardon me. Listen, we got to be all inclusive in our treatment of people here, so I'm gonna need you to work with me here. He's kind of separated. I don't think his back's gonna be the same way.
What gain is there in bloodshed?
What gain is there in bloodshed? Apparently a lot. Okay, let's Oh. I don't want him to have my back. That's a very bad day. I can't remember which one's on my team. Oh, okay, that's the blue.
Coward!
Oh.
Now, sir!
Oh, he got my neck. Yep, I'm dead. Not faring well for the home team today. Let's go to some farmer. There we go.
Let reason rule and where rage might reign.
Farmer John and his friendly axe. Hey. Gotta watch out, I'll skewer myself here. Ooh. Partner, you're supposed to stab me with it, not beat me with the forks. There we go. He took my arms out, but I beat him to death anyways. Let's try a running. Ooh. Oh, I'm possibly done here. Ooh. Oh yeah, definitely, dude. If I had these kind of weapons, it'd be the cure to male depression. There'd no longer be male depression in the world.
Hold in peace, for violence are not but woe.
What's depression? I have swords. Alright, let's... Whoop! Oh, this guy's gonna mess me up. Oh. Not very demure. I'm gonna let these...
Darn! Why?
Get a regain some stamina and let these people go at each other. I'm gonna need the pitchfork. I'm gonna have to find a two-pronged pitchfork somewhere. We can put the two of them together and make one whole person. Spoilage here.
Gosh! My God's bone! Start!
Get beat with a shovel and an oar. You know, our parents would tell us this is what they used to spank them back in the day when they went to school.
Why lost and mourn? Eggard!
You know, I think he had COVID-19. That's why he died.
Let us parley then rather than perishing.
That's the extent of my knowledge. I believe he died from COVID-19. Getting a little too close.
Might we not find a path of peace?
Let's try running. Oh, I removed part of his hand? That's really unfortunate, buddy. Look, Mom, I got a friend. Oh, never mind. You're my best friend. We're having soft tacos.
Stein die Hand, good sire.
There's something fun about tearing people apart in this game. Let's try. Oh, that was easy. You know, speaking of the Billy Club, I wonder if that'd be frowned upon as a, to go along with your bump in the night gun. If you had a bump in the night Billy Club. I wonder if that'd be frowned upon. Oh gosh, that's sadistic. Where did his head go? Oh, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I've perfected open skull surgery. I'm a little OP with this axe, I feel. Do one more of these. Let's see if I can't fight everyone bare-fisted. Okay, he went down like a sack of hammers. Ah! Or! Watch that one get hit to the head from him. Oh, hey, let me get back here. Yeah, I do actually. I'm on my county's drone team. We don't use DJIs though. We use a company called Autel. They're a little bit more cornered towards enterprise search and rescue style stuff. But yeah, no, I'm a part 107 pilot. And then they just came out with part 1, or they're possibly coming out with part 108. Which part 108 is much more for people who will be operating like Amazon drones. It's for beyond visual line of sight flying. Which will be handy for us. I'm planning to go and get my part 108 if it does become a thing. It's still in Congress and all that. Yeah, drones are definitely with emergency services and search and rescue, drones are a superpower. They have changed the way that we do stuff so much. It used to be the only way if you wanted to shoot. Which one do you? I'm trying to remember. Which one do you have? Because you're the one in the signal group that posted the ones, right? Yeah, it used to be back in the day if you wanted FLIR to search for a lost person, like let's say when that happens pretty often and someone with Alzheimer's walks off into the woods, you had to call for a helicopter, and even then helicopters normally didn't have thermal. They just had they had NVGs. The crew had NVGs, so we'd call for a medical helicopter to come circle the area with NVGs. Which, of course, you have limitations with NVGs. Having the ability to have thermal on your drone, though, complete game changer. Unless you don't want to be found in general, you got thermal. If you have thermals on your drones, you're gonna find your person you're looking for. We were doing a training revolution with ours, and the only way I evaded the thermals was because I hid under a thicket of multiple trees that have fallen down with leaves that fell on top of it. So it's kind of just like perfect thermal cover. And they weren't able to find me until I stepped out from that. But the moment I stepped out from that, they spotted me.
Let reason rule and where rage might rank.
A Mini 4. Okay, yeah. So I started out with the Mavic Mini. Great little drone. Just, I think I only paid like $200 for it when I bought it used like 2 years ago. But with the new ruling of having to have the drone ID, I wasn't able to fly it until I got a mobile ID thing from Holy Stone, which I have now. So I can still fly it, but it's phone based, and the app's kind of outdated because DJI doesn't update it anymore. Yeah, the Mini 4 Pro is a nice little bit of kit.
Thy driver is proved. No need for more proof.
Yeah, Autel definitely. When I do buy my next personal drone, I'm gonna probably buy an Autel. They're so nice. That's every drone that you fly commercially. So under Part 107, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, let me double check myself. I could be incorrect. Drones. Yeah, because they have to be registered for FAA recreational use, and they don't need to comply with remote ID. So only Part 107 ones do need to comply with remote ID. But my whole thing was with my drone. I was going to get into. Ooh, this is gonna be deadly for him. I was possibly gonna do some commercial stuff, and I already kind of did some like borderline stuff with it. So I was a little cautionary. I was like, well, I'll just get it. It was like $80 or $50.
Seeking we are proud for our people's sake.
Yeah, and honestly, if you have the patience to sit down, watch a couple of online study guides, and take your 107, it's nice to have because then you can, you know. Let's say you want to do, let's say your friend wants you to take pictures of his house for a sale reason. You can charge him for it. Technically, like now, if you did it, you're not supposed to charge someone because that's commercial use of a drone, thus requiring the Part 107. No one's gonna say anything, I don't think. But yeah, the FAA is not like the FCC. They're like, oh, okay, you don't have to follow by our rules. No, they are very much, hey, you're gonna follow by the rules, or you're gonna get a visit. So your actual testing, you have to go into a building, but you can do all your test study and test prep online. Even like from YouTube videos. The hardest part of it is they make you, I don't want to say the hardest part, they make you understand your airspaces, so your class Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Deltas. They teach you what TFRs are, how to look for TFRs, how to read aeronautical charts, and so forth. They teach you some of the legalities behind it. It's definitely something you could probably get from YouTube and be perfectly fine with it. The handy thing is, too, when it comes to like interpreting the airways and all that, you have a, when you go to do your testing, you get an FAA sectional chart that has the, kind of like a cheat sheet of what means what. So that's definitely a perk. No, not really Karens, honestly. Just people being curious about it. That's the biggest thing. There's a lot of curiosity about drones. Everyone's skeptical of drones right now because of all the reported sightings, which I feel it's definitely the whole thing of you learn about something so you're more aware it happens. Just like, okay, like for instance, I'm really into aviation. Okay, so aviation, you don't hear about aviation crashes that often. Until you start paying attention to like the world of aviation, and then you start hearing about all these private planes that crash and so forth. However, aviation's still super safe. Like, don't get me wrong, aviation's completely safe. I mean, unless you fly near Russian airspace, then you might not be as safe. But what you met any Karens? I'm gonna relieve you of your leg. But it's just like the same people that are going to complain about drones being flown around are the same people that are going to be like, well, you can't take my picture in public. Well, yeah, I can. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean doesn't mean you have to be involved. You can walk away. That's kind of the same people you deal with.
Let us parley rather than parison.
Now, how long have you had your drone for, Jesus? Is it only illegal to take off on land on private property? No, so the thing is, in general, wherever you fly, you're allowed to fly. People don't have control of the airspace above them. Now, if you use a drone for nefarious purposes, such as stalking and so forth, a lot of places have adopted language that say if you use a drone for stalking and so forth, that they can charge you under the general stalking or whatever selection of rules they have that aren't specific to drones. However, no, it's not really advised to go fly over someone's house just because you want to. Try to give them some privacy. Like, don't be a nuisance if you don't have to be. Now, most times, if you fly over someone's house, they're not going to know you ever did it. And you have right to fly over people's houses. It's just when you do snooping on the said house is where legalities start to come into play, if that makes sense. It's just like law enforcement. They can't use drones to spy on someone's house unless they have a subpoena to do that, from my understanding.
No! I cry in mercy. Let not thy hand be heavy upon me. I got my plea, and thy godness grant me leave to live. Be not the cause of my death. For the love of God, do me no harm, but let me live.
Good morning, Run Gun.
Have mercy on me. I spare thee.
Run Gun, be honest. How much did Overton have to pay you to say that the Arkan looked just as good as the Night Force?
I got my plea, and I got this.
I think that was you, correct? I'm not hallucinating again. You could stop molesting me. Wonderful.
Mercy, good sire. For the love of God, do me no harm, but let me live.
Man, this dude's armor's linked up for some reason. I'm about to.
I cry thee mercy. I pray, let me go hence unharmed. For the love of God, do me no harm, but let me live.
Oh, it was ransom. Okay. My bad, Run Gun.
Grant me leave to live.
You know, we could just call you brothers, maybe.
Be not the cause of my death.
This dude's. I'm gonna die because this dude's holding on to me.
Have mercy on me. I stand to thee.
Here, hit him.
For sure, I am of thee mercy. Let not thee hand be heavy upon me. I cry thee mercy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna die here.
No! Mercy, good sire. Oh, pray me kindness on the forbearance.
Let go of my fucking arm! You motherfucker!
I am of thee mercy. Be not the cause of my death. I got my plea, and I got this. Grant me leave to live. I pray, let me go hence unharmed. I cry thee mercy. Have mercy on me. I stand to thee. For the love of God, do me no harm, but let me live. No!
Just because you were annoying, you deserve to die.
Cry thee mercy. I pray, let me go hence unharmed. I got my plea.
Now, sir. Crikey.
Let me go hence unharmed. Let not thee hand be heavy upon me. I cry thee mercy. No! Mercy, good sire. I got my plea, and I got this. Grant me leave to live. Be not the cause of my death. Pray me kindness on the forbearance. For the love of God, do me no harm, but let me live.
Alright, let's go check on this guy. Alright, come here, you bozo.
Have mercy on me. Mercy thee. Nein! I cry thee mercy.
Alright, now that guy. Get my.
Hand be heavy upon me. Be not the cause of my death. No!
What
All right.
pain is there in bloodshed?
Taught him the lesson he needs to learn. Sword v sword. Aha, damn. Ooh. Oh, that bastard. I'm gonna die right here.
good sire.
Yeah, the Italian voices are pretty fun. Honestly, this is a great game. I can't wait till I'm guessing they're going to come up with multiplayer for this game. It's going to be great. Oh, damn you. Oh.
Let not the hand be heavy upon me. Be not the cause of my death.
Alright, let's do a brave stand. This will be fun. Okay, let's go for the weakest armored person. He's out of the fight, I believe. A little bit of friendly fire there. Ooh, a little bit of lag here.
What gain is there in blood spilt? Wixus.
Let's do one more carnage here. Alrighty. I forgot to switch hands here. Get over here for a second.
Be not the cause of my death. Have mercy on me. I stand in need. For the love of God, do me no harm, but let me live.
Yes.
Let not the hand be heavy upon me. I cry in mercy. Have mercy on me.
It's got a hold of me again.
Harlot.
I cry in mercy. For the love of God, do me no harm, but let me live. Be not the cause of my death.
These damn bastards.
I am asking mercy. Mercy, good sire. Pray me kindness on the forbearance. I pray, let me go hence unharmed. For sure, the love of God. I am asking
Yeah, I got a
but let
parlay.
me live. Have mercy on me. I scarcely weep.
Let's go back to farmer. Just knocks people out with the hoe. Hoe it out, hoe it out. Let's see here. Start out with single combat and get used to the hoe.
Thy bravery is cruel.
Like weeds to the wind, you get chapped.
Gosh.
That's really unfortunate for you there, pal. I don't think that's normal. Last time I checked, it was. Oh, sickle. I don't like the sickle. Ah!
Mercy, good
Alrighty.
Seeking no quarrel with thee, I begin.
Let's try something here. Let me go ahead and drop this. Oh, he's got a knife. I'm gonna die.
Thy God's bone! Dark. Swipe! Buffoon! Blimey! Crikey! Blimey!
Let's see if I beat him.
I got my plea.
Hold in peace, for violence are net but vow.
Unfair teaming. My word. She got tag teamed. Let's do the skill here. Why is my guy holding my hoe backwards?
I cry thee mercy.
See if I can get up without him chopping me off. No, I'm gonna die.
Because of my left.
Coward!
Let's do one more single combat here. Then I'm gonna hop off because I need to go to sleep before work. By the way,
Because of my left.
Run Gun, Jesus Christ. I've always wanted to ask you guys. How many poverty ponies do you guys own? Or PSAs? Do you guys have any? Have one, two? Have none? What's your poverty pony / PSA amount looking like here?
Let reason rule and where rage might rank.
Tell you what, let me do this. Do one more. A different class, though.
sight.
Man. So maybe it's because I do live in North Carolina. We have a PSA within like an hour of me, but I actually own only one PSA, and it's not even a complete PSA. I bought a PSA lower and put a Dirty Bird upper on it. Great little gun. But I noticed PSA gets lots of hate, which I understand why they don't make great shit all the time. But sometimes their shit just works. And it's cheap. So it's like a 50-50. It's kind of like buying something from Harbor Freight. It may work, but I wouldn't base my livelihood off of it. Just like I have a dagger. It shoots great. I've had like 600 rounds through it. No issues. Or anything. And then people are like, oh, well, daggers are terrible. I'm like, well, they can be. Well, if you do your own little bit of vetting, it doesn't always end up terrible. Now, I do definitely feel like that Ruger is going to put a huge hurting on the dagger industry. The Ruger that just came out. Because it's pretty much the same price as a dagger, but it's from a halfway reputable company. But, I mean, it's still a Gen 3 Glock.
Let us parley rather than parison.
I don't know. It's just a me thing, maybe. But I think everybody should own at least one PSA product. It's a great learning experience. I mean, it's not like I'm telling you people, not like I recommend Bear Creek Arsenal to anyone, because that's worse. Bear Creek Arsenal's, scraping the bottom of the barrel, but yeah, I don't know. This is just it's a thought I've had. Everyone hates on PSA, but everyone who hates on PSA, I mean, I've seen a few cases where, yeah, their QA's absolute dog. No, mine doesn't. I even checked after some of the videos I saw. Mine doesn't have any metal shaving issues or anything. It really, I feel like they have some people that just don't quite exactly know what they're doing in the world. And or they're just trying to get away with stuff. But if you ever get bored and have time, look up the School of the American Rifle. He did a autopsy on 2 Palmetto State Armory ARs, and they both ended up doing pretty well. He goes through, he measures everything. If you don't know who he is, he's an absolute wealth of information. He does anything from like bolt carrier group sizing to checking the straightness of the barrel. His whole shop's impressive. If you haven't seen his YouTube, I definitely recommend you take a couple hours to go watch it. But I also have a micro dagger, and same thing with that. I haven't had any problems with it. Is it just because I'm getting lucky with the get lucky with the lottery? Maybe, but I mean, I'm not like some people that go and put 5,000 rounds through a pistol. It's just not my. I don't know, not my style. I'm not in the method of testing firearms till they fail. If that makes sense. I mean, I just take my firearms and shoot them and have fun. Yeah, from Yukon, I won a UV9G GMRS MERS radio. I also won a the window rifle holder. I still need to figure out how to mount that to my Ford Focus. It's gonna be a challenge. Mainly because my Ford Focus is so narrow. He looks kind of like Vladimir Putin.
braver is proven. No need for more proof. Let us sharpen our swords in honor.
Yeah, I also got a Benchmade knife from him. I think no, Spyderco, not Benchmade, Spyderco. It was a stainless steel one, which is a really nice knife. I really enjoy it. It's nice, slim.
Hold in peace, for Wayland's are net bad bow.
That's no bueno. No, I don't have any microtechs. Microtechs for me, they're in the class where it wouldn't mind. It'd be nice to have a $200-300 microtech. But I'm also like, I'm at the age where I'm trying to save up money, make sure, trying to save money to a certain point, I should say. And for me, I don't carry a knife enough to make it justifiable for me to pay $200-300 for a microtech. I'd love to be that cool of a guy, but I am not that cool of a guy.
No need.
Even though I'm from the South where everyone carries knives,
Darn.
yeah, so here's the thing, Run Gun. In my vehicle, I always keep some of my stuff from work. One of the things I always keep is Leatherman Raptors. Not sure if you're familiar with those. Leatherman Raptors are pretty much bomb-proof scissors made by Leatherman. They're great. I love them to death.
Seeking we are proud.
So for anything I need to cut, I normally just grab those. And I've cut everything from tree branches from a patient's walkway where patient kept having issues with falling because her walkway was covered with pine needles. So me and the fire department got together while we were on scene after we took care of the patient. I took my Raptors and trimmed the branches overhanging the walkway while they swept it off. So I've done anything from that to cutting through leather motorcycle chaps. I've done that with ease. Horse riding gear, I've cut through that with ease. And also a nice thing that they do is they give you lifetime sharpening with it. So if I ever want to send them off to go get sharpened, I can. But so that's kind of been my excuse to not have a knife, is I can always carry those around. I've never had a neat thing where I'm like, oh man. Yes, I'm an emergency manager of trees. That day I was. Tell you what, when you're in EMS or public safety in general, you wear so many hats. You can be anything from a manager of trees to a CNA.
Because of my death.
Yeah, which in general, if I need to poke somebody, I plan to have another way of poking them, preferably via wireless hole puncher. However, I mean they're perfect form factor. They fit perfect inside the hand if you ever need to punch somebody. But yeah, they don't give you the ability to put holes into people. Which, I mean, I hope I'm never in a knife fight because, as everyone, including cops, have told me, if you're in a knife fight, you're gonna get stabbed. Yeah, Bluetooth bullet hole puncher, man. They're great. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Like, for instance, right here, I have 15 rounds of a 10mm Bluetooth bullet hole puncher. And I love it. It's great. I never lose my 10mm anymore. But I'm thinking my next wireless. Oh yeah, dude, I love it. Which I'm not rocking any kind of hyper 10mm ammo. I'm just rocking Hornady Critical Duty. But from what I've looked around and seen, it does good. It's loaded up enough to do the job and expand and not over penetrate. So I love it. It's my go-to bump in the night gun. Either this, it's the Smith & Wesson MP 2.0, or I have a 2011 and 10mm as well from Rock Island Armory. They're both a bump in the night gun. So yeah, which the Rock Island Armory is a double stack 16 rounds of 10mm, and that thing shoots like a dream. It's actually the one my wife prefers to have when I'm not around. She'll keep that around her, and it's yeah, it's a double stack, so technically a 2011 from Rock Island Armory. I'm gonna be honest, I had a Glock 20. It felt like I was holding a brick or a 2x4 in my hand while shooting it. I was able to shoot it fine, but it was just, I was like, okay, whatever. I got it in the raffle, so I was happy with it. And then I went to a gun shop because it was the Gen 3 Glock 20. I was like, well, I want to get an optic milled, Well, I went to a gun store and I saw they had the Smith & Wesson 2.0 10mm. I was like, well, let me hold it. I just want to see what it's like. And oh, dude, it's such a world of difference. It's as I said before, I have medium-sized hands. It fits so well in the hand. It feels almost like a full-size 9mm compared to a 10.
Speaking of terms, not of swears.
Oh, I got more viewers. Howdy, everyone. We're talking talking Bluetooth bullet holes and trying to dismember people.
Let us parley rather than parison.
Let's try the good old rush tactic. Oh, right in the kidneys.
From the top. It be
You don't need that kidney after all. This could be dangerous. This could be bad for my health. No, he damaged my arm. Come on, arms, cooperate. Well, what's your thought though? Do you prefer the 20 or do you like the Smith and Wesson?
We seek no quarrel with thee, knightly kin.
Welcome to Dismemberment Simulator, where appendages are not required. Oh, give me your neck.
Mercy the time. Nein! Let not the hand be heavy upon me. Be not the cause of my death. Sure, I am
Stein
of
die
the
Hand,
mercy.
good sire. Let us not
What's my favorite hole puncher? So, the one that I have multiple I really like. But when it comes to handheld bullet hole punchers, I'm gonna say my SAR 9. I know a lot of people haven't ever heard of SAR, but SAR is a So SAR is a Turkish company. They make weapons for the Turkish military, Turkish special forces. Not really a big hoopda because of that. But I bought it from PSA. They had a sale where it was $200, a full-size 9mm. It's the perfect mixture of a VP9 and a Glock. It's like they came together, made love, and had a child. It fits in the hand like a glove. Got your leg. Fits in the hand like a glove, shoots like a dream. Whenever I have someone who's a new shooter, I put them on that gun, and they fall in love with it. I've never had anyone complain about the gun. It fits all types of hands, shoots smooth.
what hath been lost, while lost
Yeah.
aboard.
It's also the same gun that they did NATO testing on, and it went through 125,000 rounds. So of course they replaced replaceables such as springs and so forth. But it continued and fired through 125,000 rounds. Is what they claim, I'll say. But everyone I've seen who's torture tests them and anything, number one, that's 45, so it's useless. Don't be a FUD. No. FN makes great stuff. It's just, they're very proud of what they make.
What gain is there in bloodshed?
The FN 510 is a great looking gun. A little bit weird how they did the magazine with it. How they thought a massive stendo would be cool. But, I mean, it worked. Everyone seems to like it. Ooh, I think I just got myself decapitated. Again, I've never held one, never shot an FN 45, but I'm just making fun of it because it's 45. Yeah, the 509 looks cool, which, if I'm not mistaken, the LAPD, is the LAPD or Los Angeles Sheriff's Office, actually carry the 509 as a duty gun. Another underrated pistol is the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. Just the 9mm version even. Thing feels great. A friend of mine actually went from a service that carried a Glock... service carried a Glock 22. Yeah, the 40 cal version. Switched from the Glock 22 to a M&P 2.0, and he said his groups felt better, his timings are quicker. He just in general likes it. I feel like M&P is definitely underrated. But however, I think my next gun I'm gonna get, my next handheld variant, I should say, might be the Nocturne, the CZ P09 Nocturne. Just looks like such a great gun.
Stein die Hand, good sire. Let us not bloodshed. should come.
Give me your legs, boy.
Gosh!
Well, die Feinde sollte von Bären.
Might we not find a path
Be
of
not the
peace?
cause of my death.
The least armored person here. I think I have a knife inside of me. Oh no. I am gonna die.
I cry thee mercy.
Alrighty, well, I need to turn the stream off and go do something productive with my life. Preferably sleeping. Anyways, so I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. I hope y'all enjoyed watching me die repeatedly. Also hope you enjoyed watching me kill people sometimes. Less than I'd prefer, but you know, such is the way of life. I hope back to see you guys later on. I have some shorts lined up, more of me killing people.